See, this is black light. Continuation. We're going to, in the general orders, it says we're not to take on mixed instructions in the general orders. It also says we ought to walk our posts in a perfect manner, keeping always on alert.
Amen.
So my whole point, getting right to it, is that the messenger left a whole lot of instructions. And those instructions were to keep you strong on your way to righteousness. The followers of Malcolm X, the followers of Wallace D. Muhammad, the followers of Khalid, these are like sects, and the followers of Farrakhan. These are like sects. Even though Wallace D is the son of Elijah, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he has his own way of doing things. He was taught by the Orthodox. And he said that Master Farad was a lie. Said he was a con man. While his uncle, Supreme Minister John Muhammad, walked and talked with Master Farad, whom I was a student of him, of John Muhammad, Supreme Minister John Muhammad, said that Master Farad was the real thing. Now, Wallace D wasn't even born when Supreme Minister John and his father, Elijah, was with Master Farad. But he went against his old man. I would never go against my father. And if I did, I wouldn't publicly try to humiliate him by calling him a lie. If you love your old man. Now, if I didn't agree with my father, I wouldn't call him a lie in front of the world, in front of the people. I got one more thing I want to read from Our Savior Has Arrived. It says, number 5 on page 3, revolution between white and black is due to the work of Allah and his truth among the black people in America. Never before in all your life have you seen the white man so anxious to keep the black man near to him in his society, and especially in Christianity, the great false deceiving religion. He even offers to bribe any black people of note but for accepting his invitation in high places. Do that sound familiar? They are reduced by a sudden fall to the level of disgrace and shame. That sounds familiar. You can transfer that even into the Nation of Islam. But Islam is not a false religion. But there are those, especially the way that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches it, but there are those Orthodox Muslims, Sunni Muslims, or whatever, want to say that. But the Caucasian, the white man, has been over there in Arabia, you know, in the heart of Mecca, buying off, or some kind of way buying off. And look at how Islam across the seas is supposed to be the real thing. But look, that's where the war is at. That's where they really killing up people by the thousands. Something is wrong. But over here, uh, in the Nation of Islam, uh, they're not just killing us off like physically, but mentally. There's a division. So mentally there's a division, and the grassroots brother and sister, they're going anywhere they can trying to get truth. And look, as a result, in Chicago, you got Chirac. Here in Detroit, where it started at, you go through the black neighborhoods, and it looked like a war has devastated and leveled, or a tornado has been through there, which it did. And the brothers is doing the same thing they're doing in Chirac, Chicago. They're killing up each other. But maybe not at the same level. And when you go through any city, that's occupied by black people, they call it the urban centers, or the ghetto, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. You go to LA, you go to Chicago, you go to Detroit, you go to Ohio, you go anywhere. It's jacked up. Chew on that. I'll be back.